In Marilyn Bowering's novel Visible Worlds, published in 1998, the story unfolds in Winnipeg and delves into the lives of three families across three generations deeply impacted by the scars of war. The narrative takes us on a journey across various settings, including Canada, the Soviet Union, Germany, and Korea. The central characters are Nate Bone, whose tragic death during a football game in 1960 sets the story in motion, Albrecht Storr, the primary narrator, and a woman named Fika, whose connection to Nate and Albrecht becomes apparent as the narrative progresses. At its core, the novel explores the enduring trauma of war, the complexities of betrayal and guilt, the significance of memory, and the profound influence of historical connections that span decades. The tale commences in Winnipeg in the year 1960, with Albrecht Storr witnessing the tragic demise of his lifelong friend and childhood neighbor, Nate Bone, during a football match. Nate's untimely death triggers a flood of memories, stories, and tragedies that bind Albrecht and Nate together, ultimately connecting them to the enigmatic Fika. Fika's narrative initially appears somewhat disconnected from the central plot. She embarks on a solitary journey across the North Pole, a resilient woman in search of freedom after enduring decades of persecution and hunger in the Soviet Union. Her quest also involves seeking her family, who were cruelly separated from her during World War II. As the novel unfolds, Albrecht begins to piece together the connections between himself, Nate, and Fika. He takes us back to 1935 when he, his twin brother Gerhard, and Nate were neighbors in Winnipeg. The Storr brothers, children of German immigrants, grew up with their own unique inclinations, Gerhard sharing his mother's love for German music, while Albrecht cherished his life in North America. Their lives take divergent paths as Gerhard departs to study music in Germany before the war, while Albrecht stays behind to marry a local girl. The war tears them apart, with Gerhard ending up in a Soviet labor camp, and Nate and Albrecht fighting in Korea. The backdrop to these events includes a peculiar incident in Nate's childhood, where he compulsively kidnaps a neighbor's baby in an attempt to fill the void left by his baby sister's tragic death. Later, as a prisoner of war in Korea, Nate exchanges his own child, deemed deformed, for a healthy adopted one. Upon their return to Winnipeg, both Nate and Albrecht bear the heavy emotional scars of their wartime experiences, replacing the magical backdrop of their childhoods with a more somber reality. As the story unfolds, Albrecht gradually unravels the intricate web connecting himself, Nate, and Fika across 3 wars, multiple countries, and 3 decades of lingering pain. Meanwhile, Fika's relentless journey through the harshest conditions on Earth offers a poignant exploration of the interplay between madness and love, resilience and despair. Each character grapples with their haunting past, seeking ways to move forward, whether toward a new life, death, or a foreign land. Marilyn Bowering, the author of this evocative novel, is a versatile writer known for her novels, poetry, and plays. Visible Worlds is her second novel, following the success of To All Appearances a Lady, and it was even shortlisted for the prestigious Orange Prize. Bowering's literary work has been translated into various languages, including Spanish, Finnish, German, Romanian, Russian, Greek, and Punjabi. Although she was raised in Victoria, BC, Bowering's nomadic spirit has led her to live in Greece, Scotland, Spain, and various parts of Canada, with her current residence being Vancouver, BC. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.